काताने सोनिया किंचन मनों के युद्ध में दे
цветов и ночек в утренней росе цветов. Соловья запев листочек, сок березовый глоток. Тишины послушать волю, по тропинке в лес густой. Поболтать с березкой вдоволь про него и про любовь. Матушка земля, белая березовика, для меня святая Русь, для других заносчика. Матушка земля, ой, белая березовика, для меня святая Русь, для других заносчика.
कैसे हैं आप? लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, वो कैसे हैं आप? I'm back with another boom bam live stream. कैसे हो सभी लोग? क्या रहे सभी की? We will starting the stream with same nothing. Get lost. We will starting with stream some boom bam energy and some boom bam BGM action gameplay. क्या बोलती पब्लिक? बोलो तकलीफ क्या बोलते? याहू Anu sana na leva catela tuna sana veraku. सब्सक्राइब करो दोस्तों, जो मेरा चैनल है सब्सक्राइब करना होगा। लत पेकिंग को क्या बोल छिपा भी घुस जाएगा एंगल में, पेटी पैक कर देगा। अगर ये बोल दे क्या सुनाई दे रहा, मैं टॉप पर बैठा हुआ दिखाई दे रहा। हाँ सब्सक्राइब करो दोस्तों, जो भी नया आया है चैनल पे फट से लप लप सब्सक्राइब कर दो, वरना तुम्हारी तो बेटा ऐसी पटकूंगा तुम लोग को, कसम बोल रहा हूँ, पटकूंगा ना। हाँ सब्सक्राइब हो गया, सब्सक्राइब हो गया, जो भी नया है चैनल पे एक बार दबाई सब्सक्राइब ठोक दो, समझे कि समझे लाडले।
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life.
I made the
Please
top
play in
three. I made
moderation
the top three. Just
Good
now.
luck, mates, and play responsibly. Let's fight together.
गेम चेक क्यों नहीं है कि थोड़ा गेम खड़ा वाला जब मैं स्ट्रीम चालू करता हूं
I got supplies.
इसी टाइम पे होने लगा है, थोड़ी देर बाद में चेक किया जाएगा। लेट्स गो। ठीक है आज को मेरे चैनल पे funny gameplay, some boom bam gameplay, some nasty gameplay. Let's go. They're all about entertainers, boys. Make sure to subscribe. Let's go. Take away, go. Okay. Go ahead. Go. ला 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 ले लो, एक बंदा तो भाग गया, घर से कॉल आ गया, मम्मी को कॉल आया है घर से, बेटा ये काम करो चुपचाप आगे वरना तेरी तो पड़ेगा। देगा नीचा जाएंगे, नीचा
Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead.
पता है भाई, ऐसा तो कम मांगा।
Watch out. Watch out.
कैसा टकता है ये गेम? लग रहा है हो गए कितना
Help!
let's go कितना मारा भाई कौन साला धन्यवाद साथ में मेरा ये ना मारा जुड़ा था ऐसे हम चलते हैं आप सॉरी यार बॉर्डर ले जाएंगे तो हमारे ना मारेंगे क्या जय कोई दोस्तों जो ना चैनल पर लेट्स गो थोड़ा ला 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 ले जो ला 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 कहाँ पर टक रहा है भाई अपना ये सोच रहे हैं अपना चल दल्ला चल अरे ना दे यार मैं कौन हूँ वायर का इशू हो रहा है आने वाला ग्रुप कौन है
Help!
काका हेल्प करेगा तेरे को यार बहुत पागल है तू भाई तो ड्राउन हो गया ऑफलाइन हाँ तेरे सुचा पे ला 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 ले हमारे आगे बंदा है बंदे हैं खूब सारे स्टडी करने को मार जाए
Help! Please recall me. Got it.
you doing?
Please recall me. Got it. Please recall me. Got it. Please
Hey Ram. Study gameplay. अभी कौन है टाइबे? हाँ? ये? शर्म करो यार. शर्म कर डुबान. शर्म कर बल्ले.
Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall you.
Please recall me. Got it. Got it. I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks. Enemies ahead. Help. Enemies ahead.
I love you.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
अरे शर्म कर लो भगवान के लिए शर्म कर लो ना भाई. हो गया मैंने. हाँ क्यों भैया?
Help.
शर्म कर लो.
Enemies ahead.
शर्म थोड़ी ना.
Get in the car.
हेलो मैग्नेट नहीं चलता है यहाँ पे. डोर नहीं चलता है. सालों बंदे थोड़ी तो रहम खाया करो उन पे. 2:26 स्टार्ट हुआ नहीं बहन की तरह तुम्हारे गफ्फे मरने चालू होती है. हाँ क्यों भैया? तप्पर मानो तप्पर सबको एक एक को. बेकार शरीर आ रही है स्क्रीन. 2 सेकंड में वापस आ रही है. 3, 2, 1 बम बम बम. कैसे कर नहीं जाता मैं अब मैं आज सला subscribe करो
Please recall me. Got it. Watch out.
Kayaknya nggak बताया बता दे अरे ना बताइयो
I'm recalling a teammate.
बता दे
Thanks.
अच्छा
अरे क्या दोबान को क्या बीटी देने मजा आ रहा है आज हैं क्या मस्ती का मना गाफ करानी है मार तेरी गाफ मार दूं तेरी गाफ मार दूं
Watch out. Watch out.
अरे मादर अब आदमी अरे 3 नंबर दल्ले शॉट मारने की दिल्ला भाई इनमें से देना पड़ेगा क्या मारने की दिल्लो नहीं भाई का नादार कैंपर की औलाद है ये हाथ कमी में है इसके तक इतना ज्यादा कैंप भाई पत्ती है एकदम पत्ती सब्सक्राइब करो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करें जो मेरा चैनल पे वो सब्सक्राइब कर देना लेट्स गो धीरे धीरे गेम इंप्रूव करेंगे सब्सक्राइब करेंगे लेट्स गो तो कैसे घर नहीं जाता मैं कार कर Sanma kutkana taramana teriyad nakar dezalma kutkana. Oh zalim bade, oh sharabi wale, kakati hapa nama mama.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Like was happening. Okay, station you could have found. Okay. Greenish.
Watch out! Mark the location. Watch out!
Oh, what is this? भैया हद है थोड़ा सा तो कम मार सब बने हद है यार one खामोश बेकार साए अबे यार हमारा बीटी हमको 1 बीटी दे रहा खूब सारी अफसोस बीजीएमआई लाइव नहीं हो पाएगा नो बीजीएमआई लाइव गाइस we're doing Valorant live instead so that's kind of fun man अबे भाई अब क्या है भाई क्यों जिंदगी खराब करना चाहते हो तुम लोग अब पगला गए हो क्या छाड़ मार ले सुनो ना अबे यार नहीं बल्ला कर चल रही है वैलो भी मेरा दिमाग का कर रहा है वैलो को इतना ज़्यादा क्या हो रहा है दोस्तों रुक जाओ यार अरे कर दिया मेरे को पागल कर दिया माँ स्ट्रीम का 2 सेकंड दोस्तों रुकना बीटी बहुत ज़्यादा डबल बीटी दे रहा है मेरे को बहुत डबल बीटी दे रहा है मेरे को पागल कर दिया डबल में तो जुगाड़ करता है तुम जुगाड़ करता है वो है क्या हेलो हेलो ओके मुझे आवाज़ आ रही है यहाँ पे लेट मी सी अब मुझे देखो गेम चल रहा नहीं चल रहा लाइक कोई सब्सक्राइब ओके ओके हमारा गेम आ चुका है यस अरे भैया क्या सीन हो रहा है तुम्हारी सब भाई बड़ा हम तो गाफ मार रहा गाफ मार लिया भाई इस पे ही चलाना भाई मैं गाफ मारूंगा भगवान जी बोल रहा हूँ गाफ मारूंगा क्या भाई मैं खुद आके अपने बीटी ले रहा है मत लो ना मैं बीटी मत हो गया ठीक है अब देखते हैं दोस्तों वाईफाई पे कितना सही चलता है अच्छी चालू तो हो गया है पूरी गेम में आवाज आनी चाहिए बेकार सारी अखियाँ फेवा सुला सुला आवाज आ रही है लौंडो नहीं आ रही है तुमको हेलो 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 आवाज आ रही है लौंडो नहीं आ रही है तुमको हेलो 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 आवाज आ रही है लौंडो नहीं आ रही है तुमको हेलो हेलो मेरे को कम आवाज है माँ कसम नशे में भाई गॉड स्टॉप अरे बल्ले कम कर लेना अरे यार फिर बल्ला फिर क्या है भाई फोन हद रहे इतना धीरे तो मैं बुश थोड़े मार दूंगा किसने उसने देखा हद है यार पागल बन चल रहे हैं पागल बन के 20 की आँख नकरा दिखाता हूँ जानमा कुछ ऐसे याद मेरे नकरा दिखाता हूँ सोया क्यों शर्माना दुनिया बिना कैसे जानमा ओ सालवाद शाहीवाद मैं वॉच पार्टी कर लगा वीसीटी पैसिफिक की क्या बोलते हो बे माँ कसम वीसीटी पैसिफिक की वॉच पार्टी कर लगा हम क्या क्या मजे मजे अपना क्या बोल रहा हूँ अरे मजा आया करते हैं खत्म अरे ये कुछ नहीं हुआ ना भाड़ में वाला भाई मुझे साउंड नहीं आ रही गेम की बल्लो अबे यार सो बुllshit ओके से बात घर नहीं जाता ना काम चेक करते हैं अपन देखो अपन चेक करेंगे आ गई साउंड मेरे को तो ठीक है मैं तो भाड़ में जाओ अपन वीसीटी पैसिफिक की फुल वॉच पार्टी करेंगे बूम बाम करेंगे आड़ दो सर बात पे बेकार सारी अखियाँ खेवा सोला सोला ठीक है डन डील डन डन आ गई वीसीटी पैसिफिक की वॉच पार्टी बोलते टपाटा देती क्या बात है डब्ल्यू इन द चैट पल पल नाम गान के सिवा घर नहीं जाता मैं कौन सारे दुल्ला सारे अरे भैया लोड होता वाईफाई पे दिल्ली कुत्ते कमीने वाईफाई है यार तुम्हारी अबे जाओ बैठ नहीं कर रहा मैं बस साला भाड़ा नहीं हो रहा वाईफाई में होने ही नहीं वाला मेरे को पता है मैं इसकी नाम We are doing VCD Masters Pacific Watch Party. Let's freaking go. W in the chat, sir. We are doing VCD Masters, VCD Pacific Watch Party, boys. Let's go. W in the chat. VCT बोलते टापा टाप देते क्या बात है जानो
crazy transfers with the Phantom that he's just iconic for. Great start here. I love this play call from T1 because it shuts down the ability of Dombey to get that ult.
Okay, 1 second guys, 1 second. Yes, we are doing it. Watch party in the chat. Hi, brother.
Sets up the fast lane, but isn't going to be able to find the immediate punishment. Slides in the back, paranoia there, honest tackle. Kill is not being found. Buzz just dives right into hell. Dispatches him immediately. Because once again, Munchkin driving, climbing to RP, needing to do it all, but it's only going to be good for the singular kill. So 3 players surviving. T1 tie it up at 2-2.
Ah, that sucks. That was such a nice execute from Nongshim. We saw this against Team Secret. Pretty simple stuff. Just throw up some of those smokes, throw up the fast lane, get in there, throw the paranoia.
I think Chober might throw up.
Please don't. Wait, we're nowhere near him. Go ahead.
Yeah, that would be some.
Yeah, that's the analyst. That's the
that would
problem.
be powerful.
क्या हो रहा है आज क्या पागल हो गया मैं स्ट्रीम में स्पीटा हो गई हाँ क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग अरे रुक जाओ यार एक सेकंड माँ कसम यार क्या पगला जाते हैं लोग माँ कसम ब्रो what the heck is that dude what the heck man come on brother serious what नहीं जाता क्यों नहीं हो रहा भाई मेरा पैसे भी क्यों नहीं वेट कम क्यों नहीं ये क्यों नहीं आ रहा भाई क्या पागल बनती है यार
Every second gets attacked, manages to make his way there before Nongshim can really find a foothold.
One enemy remaining.
Just X-Ross with a nice headshot. Already, I mean, maybe rather has plenty of cash, but okay. A second belter.
क्यों नहीं हो रहा भाई
Do you have 2 more of those is my question.
Windows कैप्टन नहीं हो रही
One more to death would give you a Hunter's Fury, so X-Ross is definitely making the best out of a bad situation. Not trying to find the clutch, but there you go. Drifts out of the smoke, and Izu will be able to deliver the finishing blow.
Bit of an odd one there, but ends well for T1 in the long run. Just again, Meteor buying a ton of time. Protocol's so nice here. Get the other players over. Bail him out. It looked like for a minute there, maybe Nongshim was going to be able to get just enough room to wiggle, work their way into the site, but they can't fully get through past T1's initial defenses. It's all about timing there from Meteor, and like you were talking about early, with Buzz able to hold down that angle by himself with an outlaw, it's pretty easy for them to overcommit to C.
Committing to it once again. The dimensional drift
leads
them forward. Spotting out 2, doesn't necessarily see the third. I assume that Munchkin is going to be nearby, though. I mean, if he's known for anything, it's going to be quick rotations. Fury looks to delay for attack, but none to be found. Buzz going to be...
हद है ब्रो मैं क्या करूँगा बताओ पागल कर दिया यार ये पागलपंती हो रही है यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम चालू है माँ के हद है भाई हद है ब्रो दिस इज नॉट सपोज्ड टू हैपन क्यों भाई क्यों मैं दिमाग का दही मारना तुमको क्यों भाई पागल हो गया देख लो माँ के देख लो
saying that he really liked the way that he's been stepping up since coming to this Nongshim team. A couple big rounds. Able to beat Buzz with the op. Massive, massive win there. Try to just overstack the cross here and...
अरे माँ का हम पागल हो गया यार मैं तो बिल्कुल टट्टी कर दिया मेरा हाँ नहीं नहीं क्या सेम कर लो ना यार क्या हो रहा है what the heck bro come on man come on
His eyes on that position. Looks like he hasn't successfully forced A reroute here from the enemy Viper. Stacks unable to find any real connections with those sheriff shots. It's up along the wayside. Meteor now will have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, given that he's got the Phantom.
Should be nigh impossible, especially with this stack.
And RB is now pushing around the back.
Meteor able to find one. Seems like Munchkin not going to be reading this relurk.
One enemy remaining.
As Meteor, though.
क्या करूं मैं साला समझ नहीं आ रहा वो एक नंबर का क्या करूं मैं टट्टे भी गाफ मारूं दल्ले पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है हद हो रही है ब्रो व्हाट द हेक मैन बैंगड़ पागल कर दिया मेरे को यार तुम लोगों ने लो तुम्हारे सामने नाम चेंज कर रहा हूँ बैगन साला क्या है मार दे पता नहीं क्या पागलपन क्यों हो रही है यार आज की ऐसे अरे ओ दल्ली कुतिया काम है क्या होया खुश कर ले हदी कर दिया है तो नहीं होना चाहिए ना ब्रो व्हाट द हेक It's not supposed to happen dude
The lead now up by 2.
Wow. I thought that was going to just be a stuck defuse that works out. The angles didn't seem right initially. Not going to be able to get the damage done with just one shock dart there either. Izu was full health initially. The follow-up took enough damage. Exros able to pull a little bit of a Robin Hood there, get it right where it needed to be. Zombie 13 and 5. Just keep going until they can prove they can stop it.
Cover going now.
Because so far, the faster pace rounds have been where Nongshim has been buttering that bread.
3 here from T1 on A. Looks like already Buzz.
Let's
see what they want to do off of that. That's a lot. It just got thrown in there. Heard a bullet. Snake bite. And, you know, T1's been able to overcommit to this side. Turret hadn't seen anything over at C. So, you know, with a weaker buy, too, you're going to gamble a little bit. It's a great call from RB and Nongshim to peel away from that A site.
Only Francis here to try to see if he can catch anybody on a rotation. Not that one hero Vandal alone on this side of the map. Plenty of noise now being made, but Buzz has completed the journey across to A. Just not going to be attacked. Swing in, dead. Meteor on the floor. Ivy snappy with it. Opens up C site. That's going to be Nongshim. Continuing to stretch this one.
So many
players on this side of the map, and Francis still gets 2!
Goodbye.
Well, that's frankly unacceptable. That cannot be happening. If you want to slow down this Nongshim team, make this a 2-0. Catastrophes like that need to be avoided. Just have Izu sit up and save, I suppose, but Buzz is going to have to go for the death. Once again, 6 rounds. Matched up here for Nongshim. On this attacker's side.
T1 can
make it 6-6 if he can, but Buzz sprinting over, grabbing the vandal. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to escape. He cannot refaces in, just trying to make it a little bit more bloody, but doesn't draw much from RP. Round advantage here for Nongshim. Looking alive and well on Haven.
And just a bit of a pause this time. Enough flirtation with the front of the site, goodness. But to get a good enough read that, okay, there's more than one at A. Let's try the other side of the map. Exactly the right read. You also completely prevent Buzz from having any opportunity to use his overdrive to do some damage in that eco situation. So that is a phenomenal round, a fantastic round for Nongshim. Hard to have that go any better, and yeah, timeout again. This time a lot earlier for T1. Gotta talk about how you're gonna slow this down, or what's gonna be your response. Are you just gonna get a little more aggressive again? We saw it work a little bit in the first half where you kind of overcommitted the long A, threw 3 bodies at the problem, try to slow down Nongshim's roll. Or you want to play a little bit more retake heavy. Maybe you think you can get the job done there. And it's just been, again, Nongshim, all they've had to do really is turn on the jets a couple times. T1's off balance. That round, yeah, you slow things down after maybe showing that you might be willing to keep the pace up. That means B has got a great feel for this tempo.
Pretty far from much, but of course you do have that armor plate. That's some of that early damage. Dimensional grip forward onto the side. Munchkin going to be tagged up, stunned, dead. X-Ross able to find the headshot. It's actually the other side of the smoke has the Zodin, but so risky to start firing now. This Buzz tries to take some space, and Dobby gets rid of stacks as well, and it looks like this time the timeout is not going to be meaning a damn thing. Meteor, peek, a one-tap. Still 2 players. They are outnumbered by an Izu with the operator. Makes this a lot less likely to commit to, especially now that Meteor is gone.
1v3 and the spike is planted. Let's see.
5 rounds in a row for Nongshim to secure
Red Force.
guaranteed advantage at the half.
Again, it's the util combos here for Nongshim. Wipe Munchkin off of the site. And then once T1 feels like they can try to get a retake going, just shut down in the snap of a fingers.
Thank you. Let's go.
Lose stacks, you lose Buzz, you lose the retake. Okay, Meteor gets a couple consolation kills, but it's not going to be enough. See there, right at the end of the snake bite, Dobby doesn't mind a little bit of damage. He knows that util's good in the back. He's able to take full advantage of it, and looking really good right now.
Sapped the energy out of T1. Lockdown now. At the ready for Ivy. Stack still took 2 charges away from a Hunter's Fury. No real counter play, but he's strafing over. I mean, eating the damage to try to find the shot. It's a big whiffy.
Maybe chalk that one up to first match of the season. Izu pretty steady with the operator, but that would have been a big pick to find early.
Flash set up, and yep, they've gotten visual confirmation. Boy can tuck back around the corner, so I'm gonna stay dialed in on this one. The drone spot out, all a little bit of a ruse. Probably should not have fallen for. Pushing the Meteor's sight. Stunned up, back flat, now taken down, push up into the smoke zone. Buzz able to find 2 kills, now popping the overdrive. Dueling out against Bambi, wins it. It's up to 3K. Top of the weapons, X-Ross. Again, having to stay tucked away from this position. We saw him get those 2 very nice sheriff shots. This time he's got a Vandal. Can he rework some of that magic? 90-degree angle on the right. Dax holding it, Buzz. Be ready to go ahead and counter swing, and he is. A 4K for him. A 4th round win for T1.
The big hitter from Split able to come alive in that round. T1 really needed that. Nice little play, but it's just having that judge, a difference maker, able to lean back into it. You wouldn't quite feel as comfortable with it on Haven, but this round, very nice. Right, little smile from Buzz there. Now he's got the op. The Guardian over to Munchkin, and you know what he can do with that.
Let's go, Francis.
See, Ivy's got his ult. Couple away from a couple different players on T1. One away from the Hunter's Fury for Exros.
Disconnected spam. I was curious to see if that gave a false sense of security over the ownership. Maybe made them think the site wasn't going to be as stacked as it is, but thrown out. The lockdown in play. We'll just have to back out. So for now, plan to come through. Hearing that TP thinks better about than the recon. He's worried about a potential swing forward. Francis keeps these seaside players contained with the flashes. Fast lane set up a quick little spot there on the Buzz. They hear him stomping in the backside. Still having their work cut out for them though. It's Francis gets out without a second to spare. This is where all hell breaks loose. He's still going to be dumped in, right into the corner. Francis able to avoid it. Thing reveal onto one. Izu up over the top. He's trying to rain these shots in, but he's going to be the one to get taken down. RB, the only casualty, is now the Hunter's Fury. Going to be lobbed in, because, yep, last round of the half, why the hell not? His Meteor just does not have the time to do anything. The ability, yes, but time is not on his side. Spike will go off, and Nongshim with a massive lead, 8-4 at the half.
Yeah, T1 wants to just try to flood into that B site, but you know, because they saw in a previous hit the formations of Nongshim were right on the site itself. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. I was a little bit curious here for Nongshim that you don't have Exros be the planter there. He's only one away from Hunter's Fury, but whatever, they win the round, so it doesn't matter too much. But
he built it and used it.
He did. He got there eventually.
One. Maybe left.
Subscribe करो दोस्तों, जो बना चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना. Let's go. W in the chat. You. Half time, boys. Half fucking time. 30 seconds. Half time. Let's go. जो बना चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना. Let's fucking go, Londo. के सेवा घर नहीं जाता मैं काल कर करके सला सिंगार. T1 के फैंस है दोस्तों, खूब सारे फैन आ चुके हैं. जी हाँ, टाइम खत्म हो चुका है.
Outthink his opponent, outmaneuver them in the strategy department, but it's the thing about Nongshim that you know, we see there and we might see on this half is they kind of just don't give a crap. It's going to come at you anyway, and like you're talking about, they have the util advantage, so might as well. It's just they're going to be able to kind of hang on here. Wow, top 4 in every single Pacific kickoff to date.
हमारे पास भाई का क्या सीन है? मिडिल ब्रैकेट. ओ, कल ये हुआ था VCT हमारे पास. मिडिल ब्रैकेट हुआ था. अल्लाह माफ कसम. इनका देखते हैं ना क्या चल रहा है. अगला मैच का है NV वर्सेस KRU मिडिल ब्रैकेट है. रात के 3 बजे. बेटा जी हम तो पागल हो जाएंगे ना फिर. गाफ क्यों नहीं मार लेते हम तो गाफ में जी रहे हैं. लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, जो बना चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब करो. लेट्स गो. माय बैड, मैंने तुमसे स्क्रीन छुपा ली थी. क्या बोलते हो? ये अगर तुमको चाहिए तो तुम लोग को सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा बेटा. रात को 3 बजे तुमको चाहिए ना, तुमको बेटा सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा दबा के. वो भी समझ रहे हो बेटा. अगर ऐसी गाप मार दूंगा तो क्या मारा Let's go. Who's there? Sheriff Flicker.
Nongshim wants to go 3-1 in pistols.
Let's go, pistol man.
Plenty of noise. The swing comes in. It's a target-rich environment, but he cannot line him up. Domby, another 4K on the Neon. Another pistol And another round towards taking us to a third and final map of Corrode for Nongshim.
Yeah, I think we very much might be going there.
Where we are going?
This is just vintage Dombey. Hit slide, follow up, or shot it. Absolutely pinpoint. Yeah, this is very steady. Meteor, the only one who's going to buy up. Kind of the classic Meteor econ. For that Sheriff. See if you can pull a rabbit out of your hat. All eyes onto that Marshal of Francis as well. Down goes one. Izu dealt with in sewers.
Tic-Tacs are down at 21. RB, lone defender of the B side for now. Going to be joined by Francis with that Marshal. Putting shots and RB, the one taken down. Francis still alive, still firing. Just goes ahead, pushes up on the stacks to find himself in 3K. Double digits now hit for Nongshim. 3 more to go to send us to Corrode. I have no idea what to expect with that map.
Nope. T1 not too shabby on it last year. I mean, not great, but not horrible.
They only beat Zeta and Boom.
They beat DFM on it, didn't they?
No.
Did DFM beat them on it?
They never played that map versus them.
You sure?
Yep. They played it 5 times. Close versus Fnatic at the SVL. Kind of got Giga stomped by G2 at Champs, and then beat by Talon, and then 1 versus Boom and Zeta.
Who am I thinking of then?
A different map.
No. It was them. Oh no, whatever. I'll look at it later. All right.
TP4 in Izu.
Yeah.
He's got the setup. So Langton plays to try and deny a bonus conversion.
Let's go. Fielding stat.
Buzz swinging around the back here towards Garage. Watching this exit, can just wait and play off the turret contact. Foam goes first though. Fires up the shot, Poison Orb now. Make things a little bit more difficult for this exit. As Popfly's going to be sent down and full connects onto Munchkin as Ivy. Francis able to find one apiece. Stacks now, once again, last one standing under fire from multiple angles. Tries to steady it, but he cannot. Nongshim pulling off the defuse, getting the bonus converted. Now 2 rounds away from sending us the distance.
Woo. They look just phenomenal on this map. And it's just their willingness to commit to those flashes. Just nothing that T1 can do about it. The pop flash out of the smoke. Look down at the ground, bounce it up and out. Jeez Louise. I mean, T1 just also looks shaken.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that they're trying to do, not only is it getting thwarted, but their aim just is leaving them. It's abandoned them. So you're going to take another time out here, but yeah, man, it'd be one hell of a run back. Teams can do it. Munchkin, some of those Gen G rosters that have definitely done it. Now a different team, a different look. This map looking so good for Nongshim.
And pretty much since the outset, that 3-round streak is as good as it's gotten for T1.
Kind of felt like, maybe T1 was going to be in the driver's seat here on their map pick, but it's been the story as usual. You come in to kick off and you think you've got a good read based on scrims, how things are going, and how the offseason went, and kind of a little bit off balance.
Dobby once again with the judge. There's an overdrive for backup, and Loved in the corner for now. Buzz just playing this one very patiently, but Francis doubling up on the angle, peeking out through the doors. Looks like drone about to come through though. kept it clear, but that doesn't tell them a damn thing about this Neon.
Trying to go on a timing there with T1. Oh, axe cross.
And Munchkin is just getting punished, trying to activate these lurks. They see this wall. They say, okay, wall goes up. Munchkin goes to sewers. That's where we should watch.
It's kind of his thing.
Still though, not looking to slow down his approach. Francis waited to have been spot out, smoke now blooming. X-Ross looking for that second kill, and he will be able to find it just before his death. Keeps him in with the player advantage. Quick little exit back over towards the spawn from Francis. Joins in alongside Ivy as they make their way forward, try to get the retake going. Spotting out onto a few. Is Downbeat now approaching out from a long. No scouting on this one whatsoever. No read. It's once again Stacks. The last one alive quickly falls to the wayside. Nongshim with the defuse get themselves up to map point.
I mean, there's just nothing T1 can do right, and Nongshim is doing everything right.
Yes.
They look so in control of this map. Again, winning these battles over at sewers time and time again on both sides of the map. Yeah, they're just... Meteor had no clue. He was coming from literally every angle at that point.
What is Downbeat at now?
A lot.
A couple more kills. 25, 9, and 4. Oh, ace for a 30 bomb?
Heck yeah. He's already over 300 ACS, I'm sure.
Buzz trying to take some space. Says, hey, that judge thing seems pretty good. He's managed to find a kill with it. X-Row's going to be taken down. Downbeat, however, still here in hell. He is looking for that ace. He's already able to deliver onto Buzz. The slide in. Downbeat with the third. Swaps the weapons. Tucks back behind the box. Francis will get a piece of the pie. Ace not to be found, but the win absolutely is. Dominance on display from Nongshim Red Force as they obliterate T1 on their map pick, and they send us over to Corrode.
Yeah, they're showing us that Nongshim style. Able to use that util, use that speed. Downbeat able to use that space to his advantage. Man, there is just something about him on that map with Neon. Absolutely electric. Time and time again. There's nothing you can do about him. You could talk about T1's comp, but Downbeat's play is something to behold. A few moments here.
ऐसे देख लो भाई मेरे भैया हमारा पेटी बैग ले लिया मेरे वो सब आया खाना तारी अखियों खवा असला असला संगान मन मुखरा तानी हम गयान करते ज़ालमा बचना समा Subscribe करें दोस्तों जो मेरा चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर देना लेट्स गो W in the chat अन्ना पुचको ना शर्मा तो याद ना करे ज़ालिमा पुचको ना शर्मा तो याद W in the chat.
Well, the very first map 3 here. We move over to Haven, which is a map that Munchkin.
हम जाएंगे हमारे मीम चैलेंज पे. Let's go. Memes. Reaction video. Memes बोलते. साइन ऑटो करता था आ चुकी है टॉप थिंग्स बाई की ट्राई नॉट टू लाफ चला. लेट्स गो W in the chat दोस्तों. लेट्स गो.
guys, today we are going to be taking a look at this fun. These are the kinds of experiences that one seems to never ever forget. Imagine coming home and seeing your mom, and she is busy making a Dubai chocolate, but it's not what you think.
Look guys, my mom's making Dubai chocolate.
Mensa, es sopa de fideo.
Oh.
I always thought that people act so weird when they know that they are being filmed.
Kaya, hop. Hop!
The moment when you think no one is watching, then you are kind of always off guard. Can you believe that this guy accidentally timed this moment to absolute perfection? Every baby is cute until you realize that they are throw-up machines.
Oh, there's a car. Take the baby, take the baby, take the baby, take the baby, take the baby.
Крада, да, мы с ним общались в эфире.
Замечательно. Вот это да.
You truly get some weird and strange animals out here in the animal kingdom.
Who is that in my kitchen? You supposed to be in the bed. Victor.
Yeah.
Everything, and we need to make sure that, okay, you're breaking all the killjoy, you're breaking that turret. You just getting all the Viper juice out and everything, you're defaulting so hard. We could have just done this, I guess.
Yeah, it prevents so much information overload as well. It prevents clutter from happening within the team too. If you just keep doing that and keep it simple, as you mentioned. We're now going over to Corrode. Hey, we're expecting to see a lot more Neon here from Dambi and potentially from Buzz as well.
Of course, they're expected to see a lot of badam. क्या बोलते पब्लिक डाम्बिया जीतेंगे कि T1 जीतेगी क्या बोलती पब्लिक लेट्स गो $30 seconds. Let's go. Subscribe करें जो वाला चैनल पे एक बार सब्सक्राइब कर देना. Let's go. W chat. Like करें सब्सक्राइब करें जो वाला चैनल पे. Let's go. W in the chat. सब्सक्राइब करें. क्या बात है हम लोग आ चुके हैं करोड़ के साथ.
Yoru for them, so nothing too complicated. And then the Neon, just as expected.
Yeah, I mean, Nongshim, we're happy to see more. Dambi Neon, don't take that away from me. Very, very similar approaches. I think Meteor on that waylay is the one we have to look out for here. So I think a real standard clash of styles, but it's all about can you stop the Dambi Neon, because they couldn't in map 2. They got rolled over.
Did you say the Nambi?
Yep,
the Nambi or the Dion. Hey, I'm here for it, and hey, it's been a hot minute since we've seen Meteor on the Duelist. Here we go into our first map 3 of the season. We're gonna toss it and Achilles.
3. अरे song बंद करो रे. I got the look. 3, 2, 1. बस लाला बस इतना म्यूजिक नहीं भाई.
Down, keep themselves in the upper bracket.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot
as well, but stock standard here from Nongshim. About what you'd expect from them in terms of comps.
Very quickly to get themselves over onto the A site. Trying to lock off that ball approach. Now planted, Buzz swooping out, looking for the transfer there to Dambi, but once again, Dambi in these pistols has been deadly. 2 kills found. Meteor regains some space, but Paranoia will hold it back. X-Raw's going to be good for 2, and RB will have it, the finisher. Another pistol round win in the hands of Nongshim.
Yeah, and it's another great, obviously, entry from Dambi. RB able to hold the back line there. Make sure that Meteor can't get up to any funny business. Izu throws a Paranoia there to try to set Meteor up. RB immediately counters with one of his own. Stuck there is Munchkin. X-Ross has been really nice today. Really clean, especially on Haven, I felt. It's kind of in the right spot at the right time, winning those duels when he needs to. Gets a 2K for himself. No buy-up at all this time for T1. Classics across the board.
No other cover, no help on this side of the map. It's caught out into the open. Francis, who continues to be deadly with the Marshal. Once again, at the A site, and it looks like T1 already getting clustered potentially for a spike death, but we know that Francis is going to go a hunting.
Oh, Rom.
Question really is just how many kills can he get? There's one. There's four. Another there. Trying to make it a third in the round, but Izu will be able to put him down.
We're gonna throw a bit more at this.
Things could start getting a little bit messy, but Dambi's nothing else. You have to understand why he's really feeling it here. So Marshall going to get scooped up. Swing in the corner. Ivy with the covering fire is actually going to be the one to find the three. Getting your Viper halfway towards having that pit on 9 just about. Still pretty good for sacrificing that Stinger in the mix.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't mind it too much at all. Want to make sure you can claim whatever orbs possible here on this attacker side. Let's keep the ball rolling. Ooh. That second one was pretty nice. Got the headshot through the wall.
I say sacrifice, of course, scoops it up at the end. Sacrifice is Dambi, though.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. I have your back on this.
I mean, if I say the word, Stinger or Bucky, I usually am talking about Dambi. Fairly synonymous at this point. Push forward. T1 looking to try to maintain control of this site. The push for the slide in, and there's that Stinger. Izu, however, making his presence known, comes away with 2. He's shutting down RB as well. With the player advantage, swing to the corner, and Francis snappy with the shot. Buzz taking down the plant. Once again, now free to come in. Just slowly drifting into the angles, and Francis just tearing them apart. Now a 2v3. Any more losses? They continue to just spiral the economy. Here 14-1. As well as looking to line it up. Munchkin does manage to come away with the kill. Saturate into the double dive. But Ivy's not caught by it, so now Munchkin has to scale and try to win the fight, and he cannot!
हाय राम, एक जीतना होता है डल्लो, जीत लेना, मार लो मंची भाई, काहे अपनी बुश्ती मारनी होती है, काहे डल्लो?
On the outside of the site, and that makes Izu think that he might be getting flanked, that he can't just hold the line, and he has to give up a site proper, and it opens up the space, and Francis just keeps scaling, capitalizes. Absolutely stellar.
10th clutch here for Ivy. A slow start on that split, but good God, has absolutely heated up from Haven into this map. They try to draw some attention here, but Francis, wise to it, finds the punish, takes down Buzz. Not sure that Sheriff will be able to find any value here. Meteor spotted now. Manages to find his way out of mid. That's going to be a weapon recovered, potentially at least. Meanwhile, Exec onto the site, comes through. Stack's just staying tucked here behind the box, but RB says, oh hey, there you are. Spots him out, double takes it, gets the kill, and Meteor will end up falling. So Phantom recovered by Izu. 4 targets to try to get through. Seems like a bit of a bridge too far, even for a player of his caliber.
Yeah, it's looking like a save here at this point for Izu. Grab the Phantom and just gonna have to ride out the round with that, it looks like. Man, just
domination, baby.
Some good kills, tempo. Again, good from Dambi. Still, we haven't seen consistent answers outside a split. Slow that Neon down.
We'll just drift right into Izu's crosshairs, so killing the Francis is going to be found. And that will set up for Izu to be able to survive and carry this weapon forward, but 4-0 start for Nongshim. The stars are aligning for the squad.
Well, they found their groove, they found their confidence. And it's just like Haven. Just keep running at them until they can prove they can stop it. Obviously an eco here for T1, but this is a team that should be relatively scary with Sheriffs in hand.
Timeout.
It's a team that you should rarely ever be seeing having to use the Sheriffs. Just given the caliber, but yeah, things have just been looking out of sorts from the second map up to this point. So a very early timeout call, a necessary one, sent out by KDG, trying to turn the tides.
Well, yeah, I think you got to be talking about, you know, thinking about what worked on Split, getting back into those kind of situations. As far as maps go, Corrode's going to be a bit more, you know, similar in the kind of ideas that you can run as T1. This is starting to just feel like Nongshim's got their number finally. That Haven was the first map they've ever taken off T1. Now they're looking to close out the series, come out explosive.
Francis has a dimensional drift to try to just continue to rack up the pain here.
Find you.
Locked out spot. The dive forward. Downbeat whittled away at the 45. The judge in hand, but to his util. Meteor finds a very nice timing as Francis splits the difference. 2 targets, too many. Feels like maybe the switch has been flipped here as suddenly T1 just decide to hit every shot. Maybe that breather, that timeout call, exactly what they needed, at least for now. Swing in, Ivy. Able to find 2. Stops him from really being able to snowball an economy, but Stacks will go ahead and put the heroics to an end. So 2 casualties in their first round win.
Yeah, really nice play from Meteor. Waits out that relay bolt before dipping out. Able to get that kill on Adambi before he's able to get the gun drawn again. And just everybody in the right place at the right time, and like you said, starting to hit some shots. That's what you need here.
Let's go.
Stacks trying to rally him back in here. Operating out in the hands of Buzz once again. Looking for that pre-fire. Downbeat just get tagged up this time. A little bit better off. Region armor as well. I know, thought he had it for a second. Smoke just to try to dissuade them, but it is Nongshim we're talking about, so that tells me they're just going to go stomping in.
Yep.
Give it a quick pause.
It's not gone well when you've tried to fight them on this A site. So, them expend some util, set up for this retake. Are they going to be ready for how quickly Izu's pushed around elbow?
Looks like they're suspicious about it. One of the reasons why they've been pushing forward, but now they have it confirmed, but RP can just go ahead and get the wall bang. So they lose out on Dobby, but they manage to trade up now for 3 as Meteor's caught in transit. And that is going to force the save to hefty weapons with the Operator and the Odin. So T1 just set backpedaling. Unable to get a consecutive round win, Nongshim maintaining a 4-round lead.
I think we really got to give some flowers to RB and the way he has navigated some tricky situations in terms of the mental aspect for his team. Yes, you could say that, oh, Nongshim just runs at you, blah, 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 but he's finding good moments to do it. In this round, he reads the elbow push perfectly. Little things like that, kind of all Nongshim needs if they can keep firing, keep running, keep gunning. It's about those small details. That's something RB just handled in spades that round. Meteor didn't even think that somebody could be around that corner. It's the easiest kill for Francis. Dombey has his ult. Meteor has the convergent paths. T1 really needs to get some value out of this buy. A lot invested in this round.
He wants to do his typical stuff. He wants to try to push an angle, spam through a smoke, but as soon as you hear that pressure, as soon as you hear that sprint coming at you, just has to back away. 1-for-1 exchange. As convergent path's going to be sent. Meteor dashing forward, opposite side of the box. Saturating going to be set up, but has to take the refract out the safety. France at the same time scaling forward, is able to find Buzz. Not giving him access, but Munchkin on high. Does manage to find a kill, and Izu cleans up the remaining 2. Things starting to get chaotic, but T1 managed to find some semblance of stability there as they get a second round.
That's exactly what you needed from Meteor. It's a nice convergent path right as they're going for the plant. Doesn't overcommit, just buying time to set up his teammates on the flanks. Francis here. Able to find one, but Izu gets the better of him. Gets two. And that's all about that, using that waylay ability to refract, to get in and get out. Munchkin goes right for the pit.
He does, and Dambi goes right into the shorty. He still gets a good amount of damage across. That's pretty much wrapped up this B site. Meteor at the same time, though, scaled down. Bottom of mid.
Well, you were just talking about how difficult it was for Munchkin to kind of do what he wants to do. Just grab a shorty. Not a bad answer there. Stop Dambi in his tracks.
Still on a knife's edge.
Toxins going up.
Oh,
Francis is still poking and prodding around this pit. He knows that he's in it, and he's got such a limited window, so he knows exactly where he's at. Spike, still a world away, but Meteor still scaling forward. I don't think he's going to be ready. So Ivy gets the catch. Suddenly, there's a player advantage here for Nongshim, and they can just go pivot right back into the B site that's been completely broken open.
Just that extra pause there. After getting that kill onto Munchkin, Meteor probably expecting that they're going to try to scale forward. And instead, they just wait for that extra layer, deal with it, give themselves that numbers advantage.
30 seconds left.
Stacks sending out the Nightfall, TP up to heaven, and oh, the double face forward. Stacks, guns down two. RB seals just swinging around the back because of this Buzz. Is the one who gets caught off guard. Izu finds a player on site. They know that RB, a couple different angles of approach, and now they know which one it is, but the paranoia hits, has the headshot, the defuse being stuck. The drop down right there in front of him, and Izu, a swap of the shorty, needs to recover the operator, but has the round in hand.
Plenty of time. This is a great response by Stacks. Wants to go for it, feeling the pressure of that scoreboard, says I'm going to throw the fade ult. See if we can force them, try to make a play into this Odin. He gets a big double. Izu has been monumental, instrumental. Great, yeah, like you were talking about, great win by Francis. I'm hoping that flash had connected a little bit better, but Stacks so quick to pull the trigger. Nice work by Izu. But that round really Stacks. Nice work by him to bail T1 out of what looked like a bad situation. Good early reads by Nongshim.
I mean, it's still rough. And they finally whittled away at this economy from Nongshim, but
that just means Dambi is a judge.
He does, and he has an overdrive.
And an overdrive.
But because of how close these rounds are, it's, I mean, T1 as well, barely able to really scrape by with anything. I mean, Meteor's down to 0 creds here. Now, slow creep up. Just one lone defender from T1. There's dimensional drift coming through. Buzz trying to find a timing. Go on the peak, but just can't quite line it up there. So Dambi lives to fight another day.
Has a drift of his own, though. Past the off over.
Absolutely going to need to. We'll start rushing forward, getting the spots. So he's going to be sent. Meteor diving in, shorty to the face. RB going to be taken down, but Dambi does manage to trade it back out. Ivy trades it up. Izu gone. Dambi finds a second Buzz, eliminated. And it's now a 2v4. Yoden here on the site, but damage suffered, so now they have to abandon it. Allow for Nongshim to claim the round and leave the AWP behind.
Bullshit. That's what you say, brother. Bullshit.
Still just can't consistently find answers to Dambi and the judge. Try to use that dimensional drift to set something up, but Meteor gets in there and is immediately traded. Try to keep putting that pressure through. It's just completely thwarted.
They're at 6 now, and we saw the 8-4 scoreline on Haven. Nongshim very well could be looking at that, if not a 9-3.
Oh yeah. And they're not winning their battles out in the open there. I mean, Izu, as good as he's been on this map, gets bested. Man, it's it's so hard to fight this Nongshim team when Dambi's in really good form, and he is.
Once again, just fishing for anything that they can get, but Nongshim very much becoming wise to this spam in mid. Francis, at the same time, though, still going to get crap tagged out of him there.
Toxin screen down.
Nongshim pulls away, gets himself out of the sight. He's now within a main. The drive pop from Dambi. Looking for a target, just fishing through the smokes. Stacks goes on the drop down, finds the timing, gets blinded up, and still is able to catch RP. Munchkin now making his presence known, storms his way right back into the sight, and the spike not planted, just in hand here for X-Ross. Split away from his teammate. Stacks is just fully abusing the walls here. And this weapon try to get T1 back into the driver's seat.
Wow. What a turn from T1. For the big play. Flash in, stacks in. And he's got you another big round.
30 seconds left.
That is absolute madness. Looked so nice for Nongshim. The B site. Tricky. Ivy drifts away. Ooh. Very close.
Tries to go for the readjust, but not quite a wide swing. But it's okay. He passed over the Odin first. Can't leave that one behind.
Nope. That's what we learned at Champions from NRG. Kind of good gun on this, especially on this map.
Yeah, I mean, it made some changes to try to make it not quite as impressive, but
still pretty good. Still pretty good.
I mean, honestly, Stacks hasn't even really been abusing wall bangs to be able to find the kills that he's getting.
No, you're right. He hasn't been abusing wall bangs. It's just he's been finding good timings off of util, whether it be his own or his teammates. He lit Danby up half damage.
A little bit of that decay.
A little bit from the decay, yeah.
Not too much. Some damage on the Francis as well. As Meteor trying to hold down yard, saturate. To be set, catches Dambi there in midair. Relay bolt will connect, but now Buzz has flashed himself. And Izu gets dropped at the same time. Wheels are coming off as Ivy is just so calm with it. Pushes forward, locks on for a third of the round. Nongshim do not want parity here. They want dominance at the half. And that's them getting at least to 7.
There.
Just a little bit of a fumble. The initial, I think, ideas from T1 seemed okay. But Buzz flashes himself and gives Nongshim that opportunity. And they're going to capitalize.
I mean, if nothing else, this might be the prophecy actually coming to fruition, though.
Which one?
Well, T1 won the SVL. Every team that's won the SVL has lifted a global trophy in the following year.
Okay.
And Buzz just flashed himself, much like Devi did
Last round
when he was playing Vice, and then he lifted a trophy.
Gotcha.
So Masters
so you're
London.
saying, I was, yes, okay.
So yeah,
T1 Masters won London winners. Got it. Okay.
I'm seeing the script is coming together.
Man, Ivy, so sharp. Nongshim just across the board. Really sharp since Split. Even on Split, it wasn't that bad at all. Starting to worry a bit. Buzz gone.
The roughest go. 192 on the Yoro. Swing in, Meteor. He knows that he's got some contact with that Saturate, but he's just still unable to really capitalize and find a maximum value. Izu dead. I mean, this has just been a playground for Nongshim. As, bad timing on the reposition attempt, RP. Gives him a bit of a freebie, but X-Ross out wide. Has the advantage, gets the kill. Stacks gets dropped. It's now down to Munchkin. 1v3. Snabi spotting, killing, judging. Nongshim once again find 8 and 4 at the half.
Switching sides.
Just still no answers for T1 consistently. They're just so fast. He TP's up on the box. There's like 3 different smokes there. Just goes for it. Right into Buzz. That is a couple very rough rounds for Buzz, but some very nice ones.
Halftime.
And Nongshim is really on fire.
W in the chat for Nongshim. Let's go. Subscribe करें. join our channel में subscribe कर देना. Let's go. W. अरे काम कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है हाँ. देख लो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. उसमें कोई बात नहीं करना. गर्मी जाता मैं काल तेरे ख्वाबों में संत पे कैसे तेरे इश्क दा जो महीना महीना तेरे हसीना आ चुके हैं जी हाँ ब्रेक के बाद.
With the timings, RB's making some good reads. He's gotten some really nice plays with some of the paranoias and some of his TP stuff that has won them some rounds, so all the pieces coming together.
Timing Meteor dashing up and over top of that one. Slide in though, and Dombey, I mean, he has been a demon in these pistol rounds. Gets the start. Next Ross is able to spam the main, find himself a second. Buzz and Munchkin both taken down, Refract gone. There is no util at the moment for T1.
He's just so good, man, and the way that he just finds that timing.
Stax is going to be the one trying to open things, but I was going to say he's already tagged low, and Dombey has the headshot.
Cover going out.
Nongshim are looking to make this 5-1 in pistols. Damage but no kill. RB to 22. Straight positions and continues to be a threat here in mid. Do they read this?
30 seconds left.
Right now they are not looking at this pocket. They are not looking at this tiny little tuck away. Oh, they're inching their way into yard, but Dombey is also there. Now they know they haven't confirmed, but they know that they're going to be sandwiched. But Meteor does manage to go ahead and find the timing to get the kill, but he's the one with the spike, and there's only 10 seconds remaining. Dombey has himself a third. Does he get the fourth once again? 5 bullets remaining. And they know this round is over. Meteor, yep, 3 kills overall, but no time to work with. The round is Nongshim's as they get up 9-4.
Take a sec if you need.
Well, you're getting an idea of why T1's coach talked about in our pregame interview how important it was to stop Dombey. The pistols in particular. Plenty of pain for T1. And just awesome. Ivy 13-5 on the Viper. 3 Bulldogs, 2 Stingers. Meteor does have the shorty. Munchkin's going to grab a Sheriff, so a little bit invested in this here for T1. Want to try to see if they can sneak out an eco without having to fully commit into a buy.
Commit, don't
Pull away from a convergent pass is Meteor after that start. Maybe just trying to funnel the orbs his way. Ping pong across the map. Francis with a Bulldog there. Toxic screen to try to escort yourself in towards the orb, baby. Just forward. Spammed right through, and that's a kill. And that's a bunch of kills.
Francis with 2. Any hope for a dream? Or just a thought about having a Thrifty? Quickly gets silenced.
Oh, it's dire straits.
Bagja lagi.
30 seconds left.
Bagja.
It's a good one.
Enemy remaining.
Out in mid. Cleanup comes through. Just the one casualty. More than affordable for Nongshim as they hit double digits. 3 away from match point.
I'm out of here.
From the way that things had started. How impactful Buzz had been there on that split, but this has just been a complete and utter absence.
Oh, Nongshim is completely taking over this match. And it's feeling like T1, they have a lot of work to do still.
Buzz is left on an island, but doesn't have the TP, gets out, but that is full control of B main. Security here for Nongshim, and now they can start pivoting. Bodies over towards A. Francis just out into the open, almost finds a kill on a Munchkin. But he has his own exit strategy, so goes unpunished. Media strafing forward, able to find a kill, down being on the floor. Doesn't usually bode well for T1's odds, but there's still plenty of shooters to try to get through here. Some damage found. Wow. Francis finds the kill before the saturate. Prowler in the corner of the Paranoid backs him away. Position from Buzz, trying to flash his way forward onto the corner angle. All the while, RB lurking here at yard. Francis storms in, finds one. Izu gets taken down. Buzz and stacks. Going to go ahead and deny yet another bonus conversion. It seems like they're going to be well poised to do so as Buzz, okay, maybe getting activated. Finds 3 kills in the round. Gets T1 up to 5.
It doesn't feel comfortable for T1. It is constantly just, you feel like you're on a knife's edge. And Meteor, again, you got to kind of question some of these agent swaps in terms of who's playing them for T1, because it doesn't always look so comfortable, especially with the duelists. We've seen some mistakes with the util.
Let's go!
Okay, Stack still keeping the energy there. I think he's found a new lot in life. Now he doesn't have to be perma-stuck IGLing. Just bring the vibes.
Saturate towards yard. We're not going to get caught by that one. Sprays to confirm his presence, though, as Virgin Path's going to be set, but no one getting caught. RB flush against the smoke. Izu on the opposite side as well as Stacked. Sends out a couple shots. Reposition behind the box. Breaking that seed. Swing in. Stun up. An explosion of death. And all of a sudden, T1, 3 players survive. They get themselves another round win.
That was awkward. It took so long for that to be dealt with. RB just clinging on to a corner. Then all of a sudden, Nongshim tries to flood. This time T1 gets the barrels of the guns down.
Ends up kind of having to shift away from the wall, putting himself more in the open because of Tommy's relay bolt.
Yeah.
Clipping through the opposite side. Still cozy are Nongshim, but this could very quickly go to uncomfortable if T1 are able to find another round or 2.
They're so far pushed out right now. Kind of difficult here for T1 to kind of get any kind of map control going, maybe get an orb going either into Stacks or Buzz's hands to get the ults. T1 having to be a little bit more cautious with all of this. One here for Buzz.
Shadows traveling.
RB playing back though. The real problem is you don't have too many other options. You can overcommit here as Nongshim because Francis's position over at B main. You can just stack A.
I've not been hearing anything.
This is a great game plan. Good macro.
Looks like Munchkin not going to go pushing far enough forward here, so it's just going to be T1 going into the sack, but they have the dimensional drift critically to try to spot this out. Push forward.
30 seconds left.
One found the dash in Meteor. Trying to find the kills. As they are running out of time on this dimensional trip, with a kill on X-Ross, allows her to have a very clean exit. Stax does get caught off by one, but Bucky on the corner from Downbeat, able to deliver. Time now, running low, jumps in, a second found, Buzz is short, able to ring out. Trades it back a kill. Spike having to be committed to, and Francis approaching in around the back, which doesn't have an angle to try to deny. Munchkin watching for it, peeking into it, getting dropped, and put is surrounded! NoShim will not be denied! They get up to 11!
I love it. Absolutely love this play call and this idea from NoShim. They're able to sweep the legs out from underneath T1 in so many different ways. Make it hard for them to get two ults online by making sure that you've got control of the mains early. That allows you to tuck Francis in. He had a Bucky of his own on the other side of the map. And then you can quickly commit resources to this side. And of course, Dombey with a Bucky. You wouldn't have it any other way if you're NoShim.
Final timeout call from T1. 7 rounds in a row to avoid overtime. Feels like that is just not really in the cards here.
It's not going to be, they have one round that they can lose.
Oh, I said to avoid overtime.
Oh, to avoid overtime. Ah, gotcha.
Even getting to overtime, I think, would be a breath of fresh air
now
for T1, given how this has been going.
You would take that at this point as T1. It's just, they just don't have a great read on this. They don't have the ability to figure out NoShim, how to slow them down. Ivy has been just a menace, especially on the other side of the map.
Jumpy. Try to get the kill. Downbeat going to be taking down 3 HP, and an immense amount of damage going to be dealt here by Meteor. Just getting caught by the paranoia. Nightfall now sent out. Fast lane goes through, but Downbeat is blinded. Munchkin's collecting the kill, and Zisu's able to find RB. Set for now going to be secured, but Francis managed to find a little bit of value there, but 2v4, the players fanned out as they are. This would be miracle work from NoShim. Seems like T1 not going to be giving over match point quite yet.
Yeah, it's a save. Flash in the pan here for T1. Keeping their hopes alive. For sure, not going to count T1 out just yet. Have to save these guns. Economy a little bit low for Ivy and X-Ross, but still a little bit of money there for RB and Francis, so be able to put something together. And Dombey, he doesn't care what the hell the economy looks like, what the bank account looks like. The man's a thrifter.
The real economy is going great though for NoShim. It's going to be this whole economy.
Yep.
Ivy the furthest one away, but you got one charge off for RB, one for X-Ross. Feels like it's just a matter of time before NoShim have all the tools necessary to just overwhelm. And for T1, you have no comfortable moments remaining in this game.
It has to be clean Valorant, it feels like, the rest of the way through. Feels like you have to be nearly perfect.
I mean, just got thrifty 2 rounds ago. It's not quite on pace for that here for NoShim, but there is going to be a Bucky once again for Downbeat.
They're quick to push out mid. Look at all this. Just isn't going to matter. Is it going to matter?
Double dash into the site, sees that it's clear. Stax watching around the back. Needs to win this fight versus Francis, and he does.
Cheeky.
A critical kill that gets rid of the potential dimensional drift in the round. Never mind. They could just send him in overdrive. He's been sent to heaven. Swoop out of the boards and over RB10. As X-Ross only going to be able to find one more. The economy starting to really build up here for T1. So 3 away from tying it.
कोच भाई ने बोला है कि बेटे इस बार तुमने पेटी पैक नहीं करी एनएस वालों की, तुम्हारी ऐसी की तैसी सीधा पेटी पैक कर दूंगा तुम्हारा, समझे? जब चुपचाप मारा मारी करो, पेटी पैक कर दो वालों की माँ आ गया, ऐसा बोला, समझे तुम? कोच ने क्या बोला?
On the line. Easy peasy. This timing for Meteor. Oh, the pieces starting to fall into place. Let's see what Ocean has up their sleeves. Try to get themselves onto match point. Again, that Bucky with the overdrive. Never got an opportunity. Gosh, so many ults here. We know Nongshim doesn't mind committing these on lower economy rounds.
Francis with the Guardian, though. Potentially terrifying for T1. As Meteor, he's going to look to try to just go ahead and double check this position. And finds the punish, avoiding catastrophe.
Let's go, high 4.
T1 decided to just punch up through mid, cut across into the B site. They will be gambling correctly.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is kind of tough. So much space given. Oh no.
Quite able to find it.
Thought he had it.
Some damage suffered, but late linger into mid. Okay, Buzz. And the fact that he's managed to catch up to be neutral on his KD, certainly impressive, because he was in a massive deficit, and now with his plan, he's going to have a dimensional drift as well. T1 getting up to 9 rounds.
Maybe there's belief. There's got to be a timeout here, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good timing. You're about to go into ahead of another buy, and you've got a multitude of ultimates. Okay, another clean tap. Yeah, especially that it ends up happening flawlessly. I think this might be a good opportunity for a timeout, but it seems like Motion might just be letting it ride a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Silk has got to get in here, but maybe he's still liking what he hears. I mean, again, a lot of times we as fans and viewers don't have the luxury of getting to know what the comms are like. So he could just be hearing what his team has to say and says, okay, that's what I would have said anyway, so good enough. Let him play on. Let them get that confidence in their own ability to make adjustments. Give RB that chance. You gotta feel like he's earned it at this point with how well they played today. Francis tucked in again, deep mid. Is that gonna be something that Munchkin is gonna be able to read?
Who's next?
Alt was
Francis with the swing out, but Munchkin, he's already collected one. Now he's able to back away.
He just won that.
Buzz just scouting him out. Takes his exit. T1, did they just pump the brakes on this now? They're starting to re-explore mid. So it seems like they don't want to commit to this B site, seeing too many players.
Yeah, I think this is a decent call.
Fight, one that RB wins, easy to take it down. Oil lobbed in. Stacks just tries to silently slot forward here, wall falling, and has that crossfire set up, but Munchkin does still end up getting dropped top mid. Position from Ivy. Does well to come away with the kill and keep it into a 3v3.
Is he going to be aware? Oh, I was going to say a Meteor kept going.
Spike planted.
And Stacks is now a world away from the rest of his team. They're just safely rotating to their own spawn, our Nongshim. So as long as Ivy maintains his position, they're going to have a 2v2 on the site. It's the peek out. Shots going wide from both players. Dimensional grip from Francis. Scouting. Ivy wins the fight. Now a 3v2. Overdrive is popped from Dami, arriving out from heaven, just jiggle peeking, trying to see what he can spot. Hits the floor. Francis able to find Buzz. Dami gets Meteor, and Nongshim get themselves up to match point.
This guy is super good, man. This guy is just ridiculous.
The thinnest of margins sometimes.
This guy is ridiculous, bro.
But somehow, some way, Munchkin gets that kill fast enough that you can't pull off the bait and switch in mid, and you think, oh boy, numbers advantage. And RB just answers back with a great kill on the Izu. Just double dips on the peak. Ivy wins a fantastic battle against Stacks out there. You can get that overdrive into play and give yourself match point. Put it into Dombi's hands.
Funds to spare?
He's going to slam it down.
And now you've got this pit. I mean, you've had it. You just send it to try to bring this to an end. That's exactly what they're going to look to do. Should you give up a site, Nightfall available for a potential retake. As that Munchkin slid up into the corner just on the outside of this pit. They're going to try to just go ahead and circumnavigate it, work their way through mid, through the connector, and then have Munchkin go backstab the Viper. Ooh. But Ivy just takes the fight right to him, and he's able to find one, so Meteor does get taken down.
Love the call here from T1 to just disrespect that smoke.
And with Meteor gone, can't give the plant to him, don't have convergent paths. Instead, planted by Stacks, one away from a Nightfall of his own. Munchkin holding forward, watching the backflight, but 3 players coming his way. As Dombi leads the charge, draws his attention. The siren on the shores as Munchkin's ship crashes into the rocks. Flash out, clone hit, RB, Francis one apiece, and Buzz taken down! Nongshim close out the series 13-9. They get the 2-1 victory over T1.
This is the Nongshim we have all been waiting for. Putting so much emphasis on that Neon play, on that double duelist. With the Yoru there as well. It is starting to come together. And it is a bit of a head scratcher for T1. Not the way that many thought this one would go. But Nongshim showing that they know what their strengths are. They know how to play their game. Something they've been leaning into here in kickoff. And it is exactly what the doctor ordered.
An incredible series for Nongshim Red Force to continue on their road. Obviously for T1, 1 strike gone, 2 more remaining. Still have an opportunity to make that run, but for a team that a lot of people were slating as one of the top contenders at Santiago through the upper bracket, this has been a big blow for them. But for Nongshim, let's go ahead and hear from them.
What just happened? Let's ask Danby. 네, T1을 상대로 승리를 거둔 농심 레드포스의 담비 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
ये तो मैं सुना जल्द नहीं है जाओ हम तो कहता है नॉट टू लास्ट चैलेंज Bye bye what was that?
Can you believe that this guy accidentally Now who would have thought that it was a good idea to ride tiny bikes around at the mall?
Turn the fan on.
Don't you just hate it when you press a button out of pure curiosity and then something like this happens? have seen so many paintings like this before, and the funny thing is, a lot of them use this exact color. It makes me wonder, while he was recording all of this, did he know that this would happen?
Se ve que sí le sabes, Luisito.
Vamos, la verdad hay más o menos.
No seas modesto. Sí le sabes. Sí le sabes.
The grass, huh? Nice, dude.
Some people are born to be plumbers. Some people are born to play basketball.
С новым 2026.
Попала на камеру, блядь!
Now, is it just me, or does it feel like online pranks are going just a little bit too far these days?
Vas-y. Oui, vas-y.
Cái này cái đó bom rồi, đó không có phá được, phá được thế rồi.
No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Tiene nada. Ay, ay, ay,
Gà gì nè, ôi chà chê. Nó sẽ bê tà đất tới thương ngọc heo sơ la.
Well, last year we lost to DRX and are losing.
Аппарату нормально. Не топите!
Are you okay, honey?
Cheers. Yes.
Coca-Cola get vibes.
Vai para mentir, né?
Ai, Miguel! Miguel!
Aqui, diretamente do pé. Docinho, né, Silvio?
É.
Prova aí.
Aí é bola!
É ele? Vi. Eu não sabia que era ele, não.
Estas son las mañanas.
Come on, Rodney! Você vai ser frente.
Tô não tendo a flow, mano. Tô não tendo a flow.
Woi, lagi kerja kawan.
A ver, una galleta de acá, sí. Sí me ando petateando, chivala. Y casi.
في بطيخ واصل عند الدانوب شيء فريش.
So my shoulder is, see, like the point everybody's using to get in nicely. See? And it's super easy. This is one of the best methods. And nobody has ever fallen in. It's like
Feci arkadaşlarımız geldi. Elinize sağlık. Devlet demir yolları üzerinden geliyor. Yol çok pis. Hem çukur hem de çok taşlı. Elinize sağlık.
¡Me comió un reposo, la concha de tu madre! इन इलाके के रहायशियों से पता करते हैं, मालूम करते हैं कि आवाम को क्या मुश्किलात हैं।
Match MVP. I mean, this guy is just a wonderful character and wonderful to see him transform this, like, these servers. I mean, no one is able to.
Yeah. You know something about chaotic neons?
I do. I had one for quite a long time, and very much at the start of the show, we said he's kind of learned to be a little bit more disciplined as well, and that I feel like with Moniette that was very similar as well. He had to learn that because it's so easy to overheat on neon, especially.
Yeah.
Right? You literally have an overheat bar of juice of you running to overheat, and the moment when the juice is empty, then okay, it's not so easy to overheat, right? But when you still have some of that neon stamina left to then not overheat, it's quite hard for a lot of people that struggle with that one, and Dami I think did really well today to not overheat and just really like do his job, get the entries, and then the boys lock down the postman.
Yeah, for sure. And the rest of Nongshim did very, very well as well. Congratulations to them once again. We're gonna go into a quick break, but when we come back, we are seeing DRX take on Full Sense in another exciting match. So don't go anywhere. VCT Pacific will be right back.
Everything.
देखें दोस्तों हम लोग मीम देख के वापस आ रहा हूँ ¿Cómo te fuiste a distraer tanto, hijo, por Dios? Aquí sí que le echaste mierda a camionada. ¡Oh!
Posición, buena posición, muy bien. Ahí, muy bien. Ahí, controlando con el freno. ¡Mucho! ¡Mucho!
¡Aló! ¡Hola, qué aló! ¡Aló!
Freestyle. Parkour. Ah, sim. Parkour.
Rapaz, tu sai de problema, rapaz. Eu já te falei, moço.
Moço, pelo amor de Deus, moço, sai de problema.
Elefante se balanceaba sobre la tela de una araña, como veía que resistía. Se cayó.
Right now is that Bane is going to be IGLing for this team, taking that over from Mako. So that's going to be a big question, especially up against Full Sense. They also have a new IGL in Jit Boys, which we saw from last time versus Zeta. They've been doing so well and they look so good.
Man, I just love this team. Is there a more fun team to watch in all of Valorant? Because I don't think there is. These guys are absolutely electric. Like you say, Jit Boys is now taking over the helm, and I have to say I enjoyed his calling in the first series. I think he's learned a lot from Crew.
यार दिखा दो ना भाई कितना बल्लो बिल्कुल शर्म नहीं बंदा मां कसम
Bien. Ahí, muy bien.
Shoot your shots. Runway competition. I don't have the energy for that. What? It's only 9 in the morning. So the 9 of it. Not even 9. I was like, yes, almost. We own half of it. Unconventional techniques, but gonna work like that. Minutes! That's what I said. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
इसका करते हुए जाना तुम्हारी ऐसी नहीं है. Let's go. चालू कर दो भैया, चालू कर दो.
Such good moments where Leviathan was just taking rounds over in the previous against Zeta, so I'm curious to see, do they have the synergy that's going to go with that raw aim? So far, we've seen it. Let's see if it can continue against the RX.
One of the questions that we were asking Cruz is that, does he feel that because the players are more comfortable with him, they're able to actually add more and able to come out of their shell a lot more, especially with Leviathan, who was able to put up a really big performance actually in their previous match.
I mean, when we speak about big performances, and I cast my mind back to kickoff last year, it was freeing.
Yeah.
Freeing was that guy on Mateo. He ran the tournament, and then he sort of dropped off the later parts of the year. I want to see him come into 2026 renewed, ready to bring that energy that he brought at the start of last year.
One thing also is that Bane as IGL, of course, frees up Mako to do Mako things, right? And remember when Mako took over as IGL and he was very vocal about how he was struggling, how he was very uncomfortable. And then when at that time Estrella took over, Mako went back into not IGLing and his performance skyrocketed after that. So I want to see Mako in his prime, in his element in the series.
Yeah, the other guy that was so important for them at Champs was Mr. Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Right? He was that guy for them, right? He playing insane for them. Hyunmin was so important. So I'm really looking to see him continue that type of performance. Our previous series was kind of kind of highlighted or spotlighted by the duelist going crazy, right? I'm curious to see, is he going to be that guy for them?
Yeah, it is a big question because Yum Yum was just so memorable in previous events. Love the energy from Full Sense here, especially as headed by Cruz. First time coach, long time expected, I think, from a lot of fans over in Southeast Asia. Also because he just looks, he's happy to be in this role, adjusting a little bit, especially to all the new buttons in front of him as he revealed it in our previous interview. But as we step into Breeze, you mentioned how this is a very aimey map, and hey, when you look at Full Sense, that's pretty much one of their biggest strengths.
Oh, okay. I'm interested in looking at Hermes as well for the Yoru. We're going to see the Yoru with the premium action. He's definitely going to have to contain premium because they're going to have a lot of duels going at each other, but there's no Viper. For Full Sense.
And then you're using Omen as well instead of Astro. I feel like Astro makes so much sense on this map. This Full Sense comp is very different from what we kind of have. Astro makes so much sense on this map. This Full Sense comp is very
different. भैया जेट आएगा हमारे पास फेड आ चुका है डब्ल्यू इन द चैट वी हैव वाइस वी हैव यूरो वी हैव लेविएटन भाई ओमन उठा लिया मतलब स्मोक आ चुका है हमारे पास फेड है मतलब रिवील होगा यहाँ पे एस्ट्रा हमारे पास स्मोक होगा वाइपर है जी हाँ डब्ल्यू इन द चैट हमारे पास जूम होगा डीके करेंगे हम तो सोवा भाई आएंगे टकांग तो यूज करेंगे हरमेश भाई यूरो ले चुका है मतलब टीपी डबल टीपी होने वाला डां 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 जेट भाई वी हैव डबल जेट लेट्स गो डब्ल्यू इन द चैट आने दो दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करें let's go like and subscribe boys are we ready we have a commentator
that their raw individual talent was very much there, as you would kind of expect against Zeta. Now going up against a DRX that is known to be disciplined, known to have great protocols, have great reads on the meta and things like that. And I was just talking to Cruz a little bit right before this, and I said, "Hey man, what do you got for me here?" And he's like, "We're cooking on Breeze, bro. Like, we're cooking." And he's like, "We didn't watch any of the other regions. We just went with what we thought would work best."
मत कर पीछे साउंड ले Hello.
To continue where they left off. Dane.
मेरी गाप मार लो दिया है the winners of the VCT PACIFIC 2025 kickoff. Okay, nice one, good job, Jax. Are the winners? Can they do it again? Yes, sir. Down in the chat. This is America देखना था भाई मजा आता है
Of course, how is he going to slot in? Now you're going to Bane as the IGL as well. So a lot of big question marks for both of these teams, and to see getting a little bit aggro on the pistol here on both teams.
Yeah, 3 players set up here at A main from Full Sense. Big crash going by, shots opening up, but it's going to be time to take it down as Hermes able to find first blood. Does eventually get traded, but Mako shrugging off the weight there that had been holding him down from IGLing is able to find 2 kills. Quick little readjust from Bane as well. Decap does get exposed around the corner, but Premi doesn't have a clear shot. Push up the corner, up over top of the box. Swing coming in, Bane able to find the headshot. Premi taken down, and Gunman getting a spot on the Jit. Will be able to find him in the end. Opening pistol goes the way of DRX.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra behind that initial push here for DRX. Able to get a big win on the opening duel. Hyunmin dashes past. And just kind of in a rough spot. The rest of the players, Mako just keeps swinging, keeps hitting. Nice reaction there from Bane. Okay, good start for DRX. Different looks in terms of who's on the roster and who's piloting the ship. But so far, an A-OK. Full Sense again. Just gonna
quad sack this time.
Yeah. 3 didn't work. Let's try 4.
Oh, Hermes just immediately fits right in on the stage, I guess. Antico, yes, but 3 quick kills for him. 2 charges away from having the dimensional drift online. And give him the plant, so now make it 1. He's able to find the kill on the Jit boys, which seems Likely, but then again, Contact is not going to be going Freeing's way. So if he continues to drift towards the double doors, might just be able to have that ult ready for the bonus, which is a very scary prospect. Looking for it. Just here around the corner. And it is quick. It is snappy. It's a 4K. And it's a 2-0 start for DRX.
Yeah, exactly what they wanted to see coming in. Now you're going to get into the buys for full sense. Beating that Yoru gives you a good chance at a bonus. Bet he is. Hermes ain't taking no Gobi.
You actually got me with that one.
Finally.
I just didn't know where you were going, and I was like, oh, that was unexpected. Well,
occasionally I'm funny.
Into the buy round proper. Primi walking down mid. Obviously with the changes, don't have that easy boost to get over top of this half wall, so.
He has no help here. Just has the gate crash.
He's just going to take it nice and early. Hermes now able to scale forward. DRX going to have their sights set on B, at least for the moment. Pause in this does allow for rotation to come through, so Primi gets himself over towards Nest. Obviously Nebula here in his face, but could just make pop flash out of this one if there's enough distraction from the side itself. Mako at the same time, playing by himself over towards A. Paranoia going to go flying through. He only gets a chest shot across. Put Leviathan down to 60, but now the pivot call comes in. Ty, a little bit of free fire, sets up the cloud burst, blocks out that recon. Freeing continues forward onto the flank. It's out of the smoke and into the frying pan here. For full senses, Ty and Leviathan just can't maintain control. He's able to find one, gets himself on the board, but a lot more going to be needed. Trying to win out the round. He's there around the corner, the flash flying, gets him through the box. And now it is just Jit Boys, as DRX with 3 still alive are set to convert this bonus.
They didn't even use the dimensional drift. And they're going to convert it. Full sense just off balance.
Boys works some magic. Finds the first of 3. Swing forward. Little shotgun still available, but there's Gravwell. There's the time gone, so it's just going to be getting some ult charge, but only one more scooped up. Freeing will find the final shot. DRX get the 3-0 start.
Yeah, so again, talking to Cruz a little bit, part of the reason he wanted to try this map is he feels like with the changes, the map has become, for all intents and purposes, easier to play. There isn't nearly as much of the map to worry about in terms of where the lurks can come from and some of the other stuff, so he feels like because Full Sense is still trying to get all of their protocols together, trying to put their new system together, that this might be a map that suits their current strengths, right? Being able to frag out, being able to kind of play a little bit loose. So far, it has not gone their way. It has been DRX who have shown that their continued reliance on good coaching, good fundamentals, still is going to be besting even a talented Thai team at the end of the day.
Might still just be a need to get, reacclimated onto the stage, even with that first series going into their hands with relative ease. Some awkward mistakes there in that previous round. I mean, Primi flashing himself, never something that you really want to say. Freeing, how patiently do you play this? Well, that'll be good enough. Finds 2, swing out's a nice shot from Thai, and a weapon to try to be collected. Grabs it through the cloud burst. But a double face here and a dink through the corner. Hyunmin put him down to 7. Leviathan, frankly, tries to get into position, peel off some of this pressure. Thai does well to find Mako, but Leviathan with an impressive debut here on the stage. Continues, but similar story as Thai whittled away at, now down to 25 health.
One video, can he do it?
Like, time for the save.
Thank you for the save, bro.
Yeah, DRX is A-OK. Wind favorable. They are happy to sail away. 6-3 for Hermes. Great start for him here in Pacific. See that?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people had, some questions about it. Obviously, Flashback with his performances since joining DRX has always been a heavy hitter for the team. But as far as just roles are concerned, Hermes does slot in perfectly.
That's true.
Clearly, mechanically, doing all right so far.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, I thought big shoes to fill. Oh boy.
Go for the rush. They have that reveal. Can't quite collect the kill. But I like the idea there from Full Sense, even if it doesn't result in the elimination.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you might have to rely on a little bit here as Full Sense, is the difference between your info initiators. Fade versus Sova, maybe you could catch them off guard with some haunts that are not able to be cleared as quickly as like,
yeah, really good rewrap. Full Sense looking at a different angle of approach in the tunnel there. Go ahead and take out both the duelists from DRX. Sums up with a player advantage. Make it hand for freeing.
It's a change up here on the A site too. Putting the Vice instead of on B over here. Flash at the front of the pyramid.
Blanco wants to try to draw some of this attention, so Poison Orb and the Bite both go out towards that right side.
30 seconds.
This is drawing their attention, but unless he's going to be able to find a kill, this is still going to make for a bit of an awkward post plan. Finds the one, finds the second. Then does get shut down, but Mako doing wonders for DRX has brought this into a 2v2 as the spike gets planted across the map.
Well,
Nightfall sees all available to Kahlua. As Spring is just so damn crisp. 5-0 start for TRX. Coach Cruz might have to pump the brakes.
If you were worried about any rust for DRX, I think that's been thoroughly quashed. This is certainly stainless. Oh my God, Freeing. And Mako's kind of better in a way, but man, that's still nasty from Freeing. Yeah. Tough, but he's going to let the boys ride it out, moving the Vice Util back over to B. So far, DRX is kind of doing a good job of working the map. And if they don't necessarily know 100% for sure where that Vice Util is, been able to avoid it. Something very, I think, unorthodox for this map. You have a bunch of ults here. Great Storm for Ty. Killua and Jip Boys. Good pieces of their own on the other side. Mako Pit if they can get there. Freeing. Yeah, Cosmic Divide to escort along the way. Get that plant down.
Check over towards Hermes' position. Why does he want to swing?
Here.
In position to watch for nests, so this allows him to get out on a deeper angle, watch in towards this B site. Shit boys staring into mid. It's be a belter of a shot. Closer and closer, and Hermes. Micro readjustment. Mako at the same time, though, caught off guard. Leviathan up on top of the box in A main. Able to catch him by surprise. For now, staying tucked away here on the B site behind the half wall. Push out of the smoke. Kahlua eventually able to find it. Hermes trades it back. TP has to be canceled. Now you've got Freeing in position, trying to get this catch at double doors. Privy makes his presence known. Dimensional drift available. Mask goes on. The catch, however, in mid. The trap is sprung. Leviathan gone. It all comes down to now just Privy. Finds a one with the judge. Knows the Astro is still a ways away. Gets the tap. Gets the grab well out.
So much util.
Got the spot. Freeing. Setting up another star. Sets up the concuss. Quick little jump away. The flash out. Swings it down at 10 HP. He believes it. He thinks that he's sticking it. And Primi will be able to bring this around over the finish line for Full Sense.
Whoa. Good time for Primi to come alive there. A little bit of an awkward moment trying to tee up tie for the Blade Storm kills. He was still in the dimensional drift, so still able to get the kill, get the clutch, but still not looking very comfortable. Had to invest a lot into that round. Still only one player surviving. It's okay. Timeout.
We know that this isn't Termy. Like we,
I was gonna say, I mean, surely not.
If Termy decided to drop one round after a 5-0 start, and then call a timeout, that would have been a bigger change than Hermes joining the team.
That's true. I would have been like, who's actually in that coaching booth? Like, who's got a Termy mask on and is down there?
Okay, I don't mind this at all because, yes, you win the round, but things are still very rough. You have one player surviving, Primmy, good job, 3K, but economically in a very disjointed position at the moment for Full Sense and needing to have a better understanding of how DRX is attacking this map.
Agreed. I think I'd like to see a little bit more presence towards mid here for Full Sense. You need to make sure that you're not giving that space up so easily. Looks like they're going to lean in that direction. TP back for Leviathan.
Also acting as a bit of a fake. So this makes DRX have to wonder, is he on top of the box?
That's what I was thinking he might try and do there initially, but just a jet.
You're not going to be able to find that one. Getting away scot-free.
Timing here. Waiting for the drone. But a little bit of noise being made is kind of made DRX much more cautious on top of the smoke.
This is an awful angle for Leviathan. So much space to work with to try to get the shot through. Primmy has it set up. Primmy's eliminated. Little cycle of the smoke coming quickly, makes his way over to backside, however, finding one, but as that wall falls, Ty gets a kill, keeps them in with the advantage. Expiring, Bane trying to keep it quiet, not wanting to commit in for the plant quite just yet, knows that he's not safe, knows that he could get swamped. And Paul going across, Mako swings back pyramids, and he's able to find two. Ty and Kahlua both going to be taken down. Smokes, or rather the pit, going to be invested here, back of Orange. Rushing forward is Primmy, but Mako absolutely denies him. An unorthodox but brilliant Viper pit here from Mako. Makes this basically unassailable for Jit Boys. The push in, and Mako gets the 4K, denying any follow-up value from the timeout call, any consecutive round win for Full Sense.
Oh, man. This Mako or what? That's a hell of a round again for him. He's been crisp, to say the least. This is just brilliant stuff. I mean, this pit cuts off so many angles there. Forces the hand of Full Sense to make bad decisions. Do we just have to rush into that pit? Try to knock him out. They try that. It doesn't go. They're just going to
triple walk into mid.
Well, Sheriff's one bandit in the hands.
Might even just be all five, yeah. They're just getting stacked up at the double doors. But DRX, I mean, they seem like they're just completely drilled and ready for this.
This is a really great read.
They're pushing forward, though. Bane is moving forward, and he does have the spike.
Patience is wearing thin.
He wants to try to get this drone off, so up and over the top. This should tell a good amount, but actually thinks better of it. Cancels that. Hermes.
Cutting through.
Setting up a gate crash quickly. Back onto the angle, but Kahlua able to capitalize, finds the kill, and now they know that Bane is forward and widely stranded. Mako not going to be there for me to peel back that pressure quite just yet, but coming out from elbow, able to find one. Kirby puts a shot to the back of his head, but Fring is there to peel it. Weapons out, being recovered as Mako gets the quick little transfer, gets the 3K. Says, okay, close, but no cigar.
Wow! Cool ideas from Full Sense. a pretty decent read on the round from both teams, honestly. It's just a little bit more patience being showed by the Thai boys. And, oh man, Mako. You are on one right now. Oh my god. This is a welcome sight, to say the least. 13-4.
It really is.
Who's next?
Lone dimensional drift going through double doors side. Spot on one. Just Fury getting opened up. Pain. For those tags, but just going to be a quick exit into the shorty barrel stuff. He does get traded back. Jump shot here. Who's wide from Pain. Yeah, 1 for 1. Smokes down though for full sense, so if they give up the site, and the retake's going to be difficult.
What I'd like to see here is some patience from Full Sense. Wait for these flanks to materialize. You don't mind seeing the plant over, just be patient.
Around the back, right now, play for DRX. Going to use the dimensional drift. Spots out Hyunbin. Looks like it's just going to be back orange and an exit. No, goes behind the box, but all the same, you've got this approach to the flank now noted. Brilliant from Kahlua to find freeing. Mako dead. That should be the round sealed as Pain. Only going to be good for the one, so still some damage up to the economy, but Full Sense long lasting will find a second round win.
Fantastic. Just really nice play early to punish the TP back in towards A main. Primi able to get that, and then the pause.
Don't stop.
Let DRX work in through mid. You've got control of main. You've got control of your side of the spawn. Great job by Kahlua here, just knowing there had to be somebody back there. That's the best round we've seen from Full Sense so far. That is a really well thought out idea. They played it incredibly intelligently.
Coming at the back-to-back. Try to recover this half. For the moment,
Get out of my way!
an 8-4, 7-5. Gonna feel pretty decent about your chances, given that you have the double duels as well. Looking like a pretty quick hit into this beat. Snipe from Kahlua. Snipe Hyunbin out of the sky. Big boys investing the ultimate. Hermes not going to be fast or accurate enough to peel these kills out of back sight. Loses his life, and this round is very much slipping out of the grasp of DRX.
Whoa, my goodness. Nightfall just got out of his hands in time.
I'm going to try to pivot to A now, so Poison Orbit elbow going up just to try to escort Bane across. Freeing. Try to take some space in mid, but you've got this nest position covered.
Concealment!
Widely, I think this Nebula should be telling you the story if you're Full Sense. Push out of the smoke and somehow Bring and Bane both win those fights. Mako now taken down, but he was able to find a kill prior, so now it's a 2v2.
Those were fights that Full Sense was winning against Zeta. DRX, fantastic reactions.
Hermes got an operator, and he's got no other way to really recover a weapon here, so gonna have to try to play this one out, and Fring is watching around the back, and he can't quite get the challenge it Boys does. In response, my goodness, what a round this is. Wheels coming off. Dialed in on the corner. Primi gets the read. Full Sense get a third.
Just want to clip that round, speed it up a little bit, and play yakety sax over it. That was all over the place.
This is chaos. It's only we can deliver.
Only Pacific, baby. It's good start. Great shot here from Toa, and they're popping a couple different ults to shut down this Exec. Looks like it's going to be 100% the right call. They've got a decent read on players being in that smoke. They just don't guess where they're going to pop out from. Oh, jeez, Jit. They're starting to feel themselves a little bit. Now, surely this is a Termi timeout.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Right, so not wanting Full Sense, they'll run their way back into this one.
टाइम आउट होगा दोस्तों, सब्सक्राइब करें जो मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करते रहना। लेट्स गो। La 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 le lo, la 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 le lo, la 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 le lo. Ooh la 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 le lo, ooh la 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 le lo, ooh la 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 le lo. सारे नशे बेकार, मैंने आंखों पे किया गर्मी जाता न काल क्या ख्वाबों में याद करके सोला सेना न कदी का तानी चल मां पच गया से याद मेरी न कदी का तानी.
It's going to be a weak buy. Bunch of different weapons here. Stingers, Marshall, Sheriff, Ghost. Mako with the Marshall.
With what?
This goes.
The top, just a little bit of pre-fire. Fishing for some damage. It's only a touch on the vein. He's not going to be getting too much value from the Stinger at that range. They have successfully scared them away from main.
It's true.
Still do have that Vice Wall set up though. Trying to block off anybody who's unfortunate enough to advance in solo. Meanwhile, Freeing likely to get caught here. And, well, okay! More than made up for it. Went from Whip City to dialing in for 2 kills. Really giving his team an opportunity. Shitboy's tucking into the corners. The flash does connect. DRX and the spike planted becoming gone. Spain is committed forward onto the site, so not even going to be able to really make a play for the Hunter's Fury unless he can slide back out, but he's just going to stay behind the pyramid for now. Doing a push, looking for the headshot, actually able to find it. Swings the corner, finding one, some damage dealt. Shitboy so damn low, tied, dead to the bite. Not much of that was decay, and it's down to Mako. Digging deep back into his roots from being a Jet main. Trying to utilize this Marshall to get the round win. Jet is scaling forward, looking for the flick, not quite connecting the hip fire. It's not either, but it doesn't really matter because the time is gone. Thrifty is found, TRX. Getting up to 8 off the back of the timeout.
Round before the switch.
It is scrappy, but this is a game changer right here. Looks like it's disaster for Freeing, and he recovers to get 2. And some of these tucked in angles that Freeing has been taking have really hurt Full Sense. Look at Bane just already celebrating. I love it. Oh, wow.
What? Okay.
You don't see that every day.
No, we absolutely do not.
Usually it's just maybe a smile if we're lucky.
Personality really coming out.
Last round. A lot of ults already available for DRX. 1 away from the pit again for Mako. Primi a couple away. I guess the Blade Storm, but not as crucial with rifles already available. Really impetus on DRX here. It's going in towards mid. Already got the stars down. Just in case, but everything just kind of tucked along the edges here for Full Sense. So they're gonna try to catch DRX a bit off guard, but can't do it like that.
Knives and death for Ty. You'll see him try to utilize those. Now the attack onto the B site, getting ready to be sprung.
You want to fight it?
Push forward, clone on the wall again, just caterpillaring the smokes together. Catch there nearly on the prey, but it's going to be Chipboy's able to find the kill as Hyunmin does get taken down. Pop flash to the corner. They're in ahead of this Cosmic Divide, and Mako was unable to find the kill. Hermes going to be good for 1, but now Bane taken down. Just Hermes and Freeing. With no time really remaining, Hermes able to find 1 more kill, but the spike still stranded. They basically have to kill their way through this one, and Primi can just hide. It's actually out into the open for a brief little moment, but now goes in with a dimensional drift, and that seals their fate.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Bullshit. वो वहीं पे bullshit हो गई जब स्नो में जी करके घूमे ना बस वहीं पे आए bullshit हो जाती है बहुत गंदी bullshit होती है
Watch Rift because time's out. I love it. It's great. Great heads up thinking for Primi. You know they're going to be running you down.
When he was just staring towards tunnel out in the open, I was a bit concerned, but
yeah, but you know
he hit the shot, so
it's Primi.
Halftime.
I've just kind of accepted that he wants to click heads.
DRS brothers. Box plotter.
Counter lurks. Mostly worked out for them. Just again, winning a lot of their battles. Winning some of the scrappy moments. Doing a lot of the things that good teams do. Oh, Hermes. Oh my god.
Flop in, pushes the smoke, and Jit Boy's completely caught off guard. Now they have this front and back pressure applied to them here, do full sense. With dead, Mako just tucking up inside. Primi gonna be found. Hermes gets himself a second kill, and Mako just massacres the remaining two. A flawless pistol for DRX. As they try to just slam the door shut on full sense.
Yeah, it's DRX now. They're gonna be the ones to disrespect the smokes a bit. Hermes he's happy to wait for that util to go flying by him, and he knows he's got a moment. He knows. Another 3K here. Mako, 18-8. Bulldog, no buy-ups at all for full sense, just the classics. Oh, smoke time, right in time. Hermes wants to go big. But it's a snake bite. Just gonna keep full sense from fully committing just yet. Like they're gonna leave Jip behind to be rear guard over towards B, where you've got some of the Astra stuff. And they, full sense doesn't have Sentinel utility. That's just the Astra. Stuff that could make it a little more difficult. Which way do they want to go?
Got an elbow. Got Hyunmin with the Guardian. Probably going to be favoring yourselves more so into main. Freeing does just have the Spectre. So there's the Cloudburst. Grabwell try to slow up the remaining approach. Just tuck back onto the site. Reveal's coming through, and that allows Hyunmin to get played in. So Jit Boy's now Leviathan going to be taken down, and now as they close the gap, going to be good for one and some damage. Hyunmin having the drop down, he's out into the open. It's a little bit awkward, but Bane is there to go ahead and keep things centered. DRX now up to 10.
Yeah, I mean, just DRX so cagey on the site there. Nobody really giving much up easily. Hyunmin. Nice round from him. Gets the reveal too. Nice setup. Spain the IGL now. Doing some good work. His classic agent of Soba. The man always got the vibes, that is for sure. Bane is just the happiest person I've ever seen. Especially when they win.
I mean, I'd say it's difficult to not be happy when you're surrounded by a team that's playing as well as the DRX are right now. I mean, Mako 18-8-5. Here that the Statue of Liberty was shipped to New York. 1885.
I know. How do you know that? Well, you are from the East Coast. Just random facts
trivia.
tucked into your brain.
Mako looking to try to slow up this approach. Fight over the side, Bane still utilizing that Sheriff to perfection. Finds the Leviathan as well somehow. Shao running out of bullets here is Mako. 6 not going to be good enough to be able to find the kill there. And Jit Boys as well to come away with 2. So 2v3 with Hermes with the operator. And he's already out. He's already saving.
Yeah. Not any reason to forfeit that. Curious if you'll notice the Vice Wall. It's over by Spawn. Kept pushing forward, but nope. Better safe than sorry. Green, can you do any more damage? Would love to drop another gun.
Sets up another Nebula. It's the creep forward. You got Jit Boys around the corner there, but it's gonna just swing in. Does manage to find him. So 3K for Jit Boys. Full sense, not allowing for the bonus conversion. They rally back for a 5th.
Yeah. It's just, it's going to be such a difficult road here for Full Sense. Losing both pistols. Losing not much, not catastrophic amounts in this round, but still, it does feel a little bit labored. And, you know, DRX is hitting shots, man. This time it's Bane. Does he get a reveal here? No? Well, yeah, kind of. Didn't matter. For the first one, the second one gets a little bit of help.
Enemy remaining.
Shit. Gonna be IGLing for Full Sense in case you missed it the other day. He doing all right there in the scoreboard, but still some heavy lifting that needs to be done. Prowler to check. Some stars at the front of A this time. Layered in. So, trying to see what they can do to beat some of that out, and they do.
Same idea here from Fring, trying to slow him up. Quick peek through that smoke, and Yetman immediately has to dip out. Still, though, gets tagged down to 30. Fring, however, back orange, able to find one. Kempman going to be traded to Hermes with a kill. Fring does fall. A 3v2, though, in the favor of DRX, as Primi now needs to do it all. Swing in, and Hermes has the shot with the op. Defuse it come through. It's DRX themselves 2 rounds away from taking Breeze.
Yeah, it just, the way that DRX is playing Contain here, so nice. Give them a little bit of space, but they're able to fill it right back in so quickly here. I mean, they're so fast to rotate. Look at them on the mini-map, how quick they're over here. Yeah, okay, Primi's got 2, sure. Nice, another nice one from Bane. Mako. Definitely so far the star, but man, Hermes is making a case. He is climbing up there, and some of those peaks with the op have been really good.
Yeah, his impact has been insane. Forward, dimensional drift, time running out, tries to go for the exit, and Bane just absolutely dunks on him. No hope in hell as Mako has gotten himself 2 there. Shall we go to Pearl?
We shall. I think if you're going to be popping out of a dimensional drift right in front of your opponent, maybe he was expecting util there to back him up or something, but he didn't even throw a flash. I don't know. That one's...
Well, that you can't, but like...
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to hope that he's turning away, I guess?
I think it was just a confidence play, and unfortunately misplaced in the moment.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Yeah. Yikes. That's not something you see very often from Primi. He's generally pretty reliable with the individual decision making, is what I want to say, because we've seen him pretty much be a solid player in that regard, but this time around, just not able to get the mojo going. So, one more chat from Cruz. He seemed a little bit worried today, I'm not going to lie. Said the fundamentals still not quite there for his team. But so far they're cooking. Looks like they might be booking it to Pearl instead.
Yeah, I mean, this is maybe a little bit rougher than I had anticipated from Full Sense.
Yeah.
But I expected there to be those kinds of hiccups, at the start of the year.
Sure.
Got a new coach. You've got Leviathan joining in with a bunch of players that he hasn't competed alongside. So there's going to be changes. There's going to be a learning curve. I think that's so to be expected. Well, it's not a kill, but it's certainly an immense amount of damage. Leviathan and Kahlua both get tagged down to 45. Hyunmin sat there at double doors on the inside with that Judge, and Bane. His brain is too big. It must be studied. We knew about this guy's brain. And he's able to find himself a second. Primi doing his damnedest to wrestle that kill in. Finally does find it.
Had to clear back sight first. No idea. Wow.
Still, okay.
Wow.
Still a very good chance for them here. Bane, do you read this? Well, kind of did, but just couldn't get away from the headshot. Nice from Kahlua. Now the plant able to come in as they identify Frank's position. Looks like he's going to swing around through elbow. Get himself over to main. Trying to see if he can pull off the 1v2 clutch. Kahlua has a read on it and not shut him down. Quick dissipate, trying to see if he can catch Primi off guard. Let's pivot over to half wall. The plant not for him. Smoke now set up to defuse, at least being held to half. Knife out Primi, pushing forward, push out of the smoke. Fring just does not have the read. A 4K from Primi. Whatever Cruz had said to him during the timeout seems to have worked a treat. Will since find another round, but they need 6 in a row just to take it to OT.
Yeah, it's got to be more than just Primi having good rounds. I mean, we know he's good for a few of those every map. It's got to be a bit more in terms of dealing some of these situations. Like, yeah, he gets there eventually. It's labored. And I think kind of the thing for Full Sense here is I get some of that shooting online and damn quick. Need 6 in a row just to get to overtime. Do have some ults, both sides of the coin. Freeing and Mako, Kahlua and Jit Boys.
No reveal from the Haunt. This is a very spread Full Sense at the moment. Spike potentially at risk, being brought forward towards mid. Hermes holding here, got the dink, but cannot get the kill. Bane now, eyes drawn away from elbow. Fills that space. Back behind mid pillar.
Position. Kahlua. Wow.
Okay. Very much heating up here. 2 more kills, Fring and Mako. Try to see if they can be the difference makers. Plenty of damage dealt as the bite goes out. The swoop forward, Fring. Desperate for the kill, but cannot find a tie. Barely able to escape. But look at the health bars.
Save? Looks like a save.
Seems like it's going to be the case, which is always brutal when you know that you've done so much damage. Ring will be able to just break that line of sight before it would come through. So Full Sense now getting the good news that they don't have to worry about defending this spike anymore. Keep themselves alive. 5 more rounds to go.
It does feel like a little bit, as we're going on into this map, that Full Sense's kind of senses are coming back to them, and they're able to start shooting back, finding those moments, getting okay reads here and there. Able to watch for that cross at mid, for example, get 2 big kills there, but still, you just lost so much so early. I mean, if you were, 5 rounds in a row for DRX, right, to start. After that, it's been pretty competitive, but you can't be doing it. You can't be giving up 5 rounds to a team of DRX's caliber. Just took too long. We'll see. And they string together a few more. Good news again.
Gamble sack.
Yeah. Good news is you didn't use any ults.
Hermes one away from having that next dimensional drift available. Likely to get it here in this round, freeing one of the 2 rifles that they do have all alone, taking point here at Halls. And he's going to have to try to back away, but Kai, yep, on that tailwind forward, spotted him out in the corner of his eye. Peeks it, finds that punished. Vandal now on the floor.
Spike plant.
Mako eliminated. Hermes dead. Leviathan said, yes, please, keep peeking me. I'm feeling it right now. Can he just one-tap a 4K out?
He wanted to.
He really did. Fade will be able to deny that, but good lord. Some crisp shots. And now that's where you do have to start getting a little bit worried if you're DRX. 4 rounds to go, and full sends are starting to hit their shots.
It's getting to be quite an interesting one. I mean, ult cycle, both teams have quite a few available. But if full sense can kind of use theirs more effectively, they get up to double digits or past. But DRX does have some of their superpowers as well to use, so.
दोस्तों इसी टाइमों के साथ मैं भी आज अलविदा लूंगा। मिलता है आपसे अगली स्ट्रीम पे, तब तक लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, जो बना चैनल पे बस सब्सक्राइब ठोक देना। लेट्स गो, आई विल से गुड बाय इन द नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम। तब तक see you.